All right, so last video, I basically, what I call stage one, I found the proportion and location of every object here. And after this stage, you can break it down. There's 4 different stages, but that's another video. Stage 2 is breaking down the individual forms. I've made a separate video on how to break this form down. So I'm just gonna go through these really quickly. I made a separate video on how to break this form down, and I made a separate video on how to break a cylinder down. All these things you can do on your own, but the process, it should look like this in the very beginning, and then after that, let's start with the simple one first. Anything that's symmetrical, you're gonna divide down the center. And you're gonna try to, the only thing we have to put here is an ellipse up top and an ellipse down the bottom. That's it, really simple. So I'm gonna measure the ellipse of the top of the ellipse. And I'm gonna count how many times that ellipse, the height of the ellipse, and count how many times it's in the form itself. 2.5 times. So I'm gonna guess that it's that big. Put a little mark, let's measure that. And see if this counts in 2.5 times. It does not. Make it a little bigger. And see if this counts 2.5 times. 1, 2. Good. For me, I just went a little bit lower than where it was because it was a little short. Then after that, you can divide it in half this way, and you're going to put your ellipse in. Now, this is rough drawing. I call this just quick rough drawing. If we were doing this with precision, I would make, or which we are going to do, I'd make you use these graph rulers and to make a perfectly horizontal line, make sure that that's the halfway point. So when you do put your ellipses in, they are perfect. Because you can see some of the student examples and they are dead on. But for now, we're just kind of roughing this in so we can get the idea of the process down. Here is going to be a little bit bigger. Right here. All right, and I think I might have to cut this video short. But you can kind of see the ellipse down there, the ellipse here, this one's a little bit bigger. And then I would start to break this form down, and then I would break this form down. I'd probably do this one second because it's probably easier than that one. So I would go from the simple, easy forms to the more complex forms. So watch this video, and I'll see you later.